Kill one.
Now you know you haven't left call.
Good, brother. Good, no? No, CPI method did not work for me, bro. I feel like I cursed everyone by hopping on to do the CPI method. Yeah, it's I mean it's unfortunate. It happens. Part of the game. For some people it worked. Yeah. If it worked for you, I'm glad. I'm gonna probably be doing this every month. I'll probably just pick a firm that has a discount. Might as well, right? Doesn't hurt me. Hopefully no one got truly affected by it. Prestige. Don't feel bad for him. He full port of CPI. Looking extra handsome. Appreciate you, bro. You're my hero. I did 4 25Ks. Are your eyes fully healed? I think so. I think so. Treat this like a very important fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, reports came in short. Yeah, that typically happens. You know what slippage is? Slippage is when you like put an order at a certain level, but you don't get filled at that level. You get slipped. After yesterday, you will not change the colors of the candle anymore. You like this? I personally really like these candle colors. Don't even bother put a stop loss for CPI method, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's not gonna go through. It's cool. Appreciate you, bro. That's what I like to hear, man. Thank you. I like it too. I feel like it matches my logo. The reason I used to do this, but I heard some people said that they couldn't really see the chart, so it's just white background with black candles, and then the gray candle is CE CE CE. Oh, you've been using this? You got cooked on CPI? Same, bro. Did anyone here do CPI and get cooked? Or, bro, I like no. Listen. Can I tell you guys a story? I have a friend that's done the CPI method every day, every single time this year, every time. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. Let me try one time. Let me try one time. One time. One time. One time, bro. I cursed everyone, bro. I know I did. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I cursed everyone, bro. Good 7 trades. Appreciate you. Yep, let's finish strong, brother. Yep, he won every single one, bro. Except January. Ah. I put limits and got tagged and sell. Then principal put my limits to close. Nice, bro. Wait. Put limits on got tagged and sell. Shit. Wait, alpha reset doesn't affect rebuild? What's the point of resetting instead of buying yourself? You should reset because it's actually cheaper. And yes, it doesn't affect the rebuild. But if you can still pass on time, then it's worth it. I wouldn't look for TGIF in all-time high territory. I passed it after this. Nice, Dean. Yeah, we'll take it. Listen, I will say this. On stream, we talked about using a 25 points. And it worked, bro. When is PMI? I don't even know there's PMI today. To be honest, I'm really behind because I was chatting everyone about so we're just gonna have to talk about the plan. PMI is at 9:45. Okay. So we'll make a simple game plan. Bullish. Guys, do not want to try picking top in a bull market. 9:45 a.m. 50 points? Yo, 50 points is a lot. But I think we could have easily done like 25. Because look, if you did, this wick is 23. 25 would have been safe. I don't know. I'm going to try again next time. You saved my eval? Really? It worked for you? Damn. I'm happy it worked for some of you guys, man. But at the same time, fuck you guys, bro. But it didn't work for me. Nah, I'm joking. I really don't care. Bullish bias, and I want to try picking top in the bull market. 9:48 PMI. Wait for this number. I've been on a losing streak. What's one from tips? Raj, do you have TikTok, Raj? You did 15 points. I did, weirdly enough, I had like a random, bro. I had my fill right here. I got filled. I'm not joking. I got filled at 648 or 348. So my fill was right here on CPI. Not in your country. I'll send you a video, Raj. Can you DM me on Discord? I'll send you a video. I just posted a video about psychology or like losing streaks. Appreciate you, Emmy. Got you. You saw green for 1 second? No, I did not win CPI. Wait for this number. Look for quick rundown on Fib. You mean what type of like Fibonacci retracement? So say you're bullish, and hypothetically you're not expecting this low to get taken. Hypothetically, you could run a Fib from the high to the low, and make the argument that anything below 50% is discount, which means a good price to potentially buy from, and anything in here is your Fibonacci retracement, which you can consider as a very good level to look for a buy or sell, right? That's what a Fib is. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just grading the fair value gap. A little bit different. This is just to see. This is just, in fact, let's make this. You got cooked by 1 point, bro. It happens, bro. I genuinely, I was even talking to someone yesterday, bro, and I was like, I don't know why I'm getting the intuition that like the fact that I decided to do this today, it's gonna cook everyone. Should I buy funded after being 4 months into live account? Yeah, sure. Try one. Same, Danny. Man, God, are you looking for long? I'm gonna be looking for longs. I don't want to try to pick a top in this market. How would I set TP levels? I'll aim for whatever engineered high is there. So we're gonna have to wait pretty much, right? Wait for engineered buy side, run on sell side, slash imbalance discount. Look for long model. That's the game plan for today. Easy. Easy game plan. You have a video on OBS? I don't have a video on how to use OBS, no. But it's pretty simple. I can help you. I did trade CPI and it did not work. Not for me. Most of the CPI video I don't get right, that's why I did 20. Nice. Maybe I'll do 20 next time. I did 19 points, Lori. I did 15, but then I was like, oh, this shit looks too tight, man. Like, I was not feeling good with 15, so I was like, let me just do 19. That shit went to like 21. You did 25? You did 25 and still lost? That's unfortunate. So you probably just got spread on your fill, huh? Looking for PO3 to run the sell side. So, yeah, I want to see like some highs get put in, run sell side. Like I'm gonna need to see a full model in here. You know. Hopefully we don't take out this high. 925 in here. Hold on, I'm gonna minimize. Oh, you not OBS? You mean order blocks? I do have a video on order blocks. Yeah. Can you guys still see my camera on TikTok or is it frozen? Frozen? Bro, I really gotta keep that shit open, bro. Why they do that? Bro, who's the see my page, bro? I know some of you fucking weirdos are staring at that shit. Yeah, I just gotta keep it open. It's fine. I do a video on OBs, yeah. Yep, I did try to full port some evals. It did not go my way this time. Yeah, we can take out sell side if we want to. It's not a big deal. We could come down here. I'm gonna assume that London low is safe. I'm gonna assume that CPI low is safe. Everyone got cooked. I feel like I cooked everyone, bro. Like I'm actually sorry, guys. Your eval works perfect, yeah. Thinking about scalping? Scalping's fine. Alright, let's open up the alpha accounts. Our main priority for today. You have to do the 30-point PCPI method to work properly. It gotta be 30 points? Where do you put your 30 points from? When is the mentorship starting? I'm starting a mentorship? I don't remember that. Just something I didn't know. Do you copy your account? Yeah. Most of the time. And 30 taking buy side? Maybe. Don't know if I'm gonna see you again. Can I get a kiss? Above or below 30 points? Above or below what? I applied your red polar CPI method and passed 2 Apex accounts. Thanks for the explanation about that method. I'm glad it worked for you, brother. I am very glad that it worked for you. Guy, do you share how much is in your live trading account? How many contracts do you on average? I usually do a couple of micros. No, I don't really talk about how much is in my live. The main reason is I just don't want the added pressure. Like, I don't want people to ask me how much I'm up, how much I'm down, how much I made, how much I win, how much I lose. Because it's just the pressure. It adds too much pressure, to be honest. I'll be straight up. However, stocks are printing. Stocks are printing. What's Cardano about? 157. Sorry. I should not be happy, but I'm happy at the same time. The stock I called printed very beautifully. Well, we called 20% in the Telegram. Can I just say that? Can I just say that that was a fucking sniper. Sniper. 131.80. October 15th. 131.80. October 15th. That's right here. That's right here. Literally pretty much the low of day. And there we go. 25% gain on open. Very nice. All right, let's lock in. We gotta lock in. So you guys see the game plan there. Main priority is alpha accounts today. May trade the live account as well. Let me open that up. The candles might be large. CPI method is just a way to try to take advantage of CPI on evaluations. Um, I did try to full port CPI and it did not work for me. Not this time, at least. Okay. Make sure we're signed into all the accounts. Can you find the link? It's in. I'll post it again today. One second while I try to sign in to the brokerage. So sometimes when I'm trading on my phone, I try to like change the contract size and I fat finger the sell button, bro. It's actually so sad. Um, yeah, we're up good on the live. 50, 300, 405. Another 1% today. I'm gonna let this stock run though. I'm putting my stop at break even and I'm letting it run. Could just print today, bro. It could just print today. Okay. I wouldn't take this buy, but we come down. It's not really a first. That's not a first presentation. I gotta see more. But if you're for some reason really, really bullish, you could look for something in here, maybe. Oops. Sure, some people are longing this. 50% of CPI imbalance. Let's do an org annotation here. In fact, org is very similar to CPI candles. So I'm just gonna mark out. Gonna look something like this. There we make a new RTH high. You can see org is pretty overlapped with the fair value gap. We do take out the sell side here, which is very crucial. I kind of want to see more though. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say exactly what I'm looking for. It's just a little bit skeptical to long in here. I also kind of want to wait till 9:45. 9:45 is a key time. Like, don't really want to try to jump the gun. Last day of the week. We took 2 wins yesterday. Not that that should affect today's trading, but it looks like this might play. It's a good tape read. A very simple 2R trade idea. Or we engineer equal highs. That would be so nice for us. So this is a tape read, not in this trade. Make that very clear. Nice. Yeah, some people took this. Very nice. So if you just took this, just go back to sleep. Nice 2R. Don't need more than that. Okay, let's see something here. Already finally took a dub. One, I didn't take this trade. This is a tape read. Two, I took 2 wins yesterday on stream. So I don't know what you're talking about. CPI did not work for me. I'm not targeting CPI low now. This isn't even really a tape read. I mean, I guess it kind of is. We did call it. Preston knows something about CPI that we don't, bro. I do give stocks to focus on. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Don't take it as a signal, because it's your own personal capital. But nice delivery there. Wow, very clean. It's in the Telegram. I have a free Telegram. Here, I'll post it right now. How do you share? How do you share, bro? Bro, fuck this, man. How do you share the Telegram? I don't know how to do this shit. Whatever. I'll share it later. You know what? I'll just repost it. It's already in the Discord. If you want to join that free stock Telegram, just where I post my insights and my personal moves. I believe this is the one. Make sure that this is the right one. Yes, it is. All right, we take the buy side there. So sell side, buy side. We failed to get to opening ring gap 25. That's open. Let me make sure I mark this correctly. That's close. Just want to be really precise with these annotations. I think it's a little bit off. All right. Zoom in the eyesight for that one. I could look for a protraction model long. Not trying to pick a top. We're gonna have to just trade a scalp model long. Really, there's not much more we can. Not much more we can do than that. This inversion was quite a good setup, huh? Maybe that's a missed trade. PMI in 5 minutes. Just gonna wait for PMI. I'm looking for longs, guys. I'm looking for longs. I wouldn't even mind like a strong move lower like this, because then obviously you're gonna engineer buy stops there really clean. Urge to short this right now. There, I feel you. I mean, I don't really feel you, but I get you. Took the buy side, broke down. FUTU at 181. Yo, these stocks printed, bro. What's Cardano? All right, CPI in 3 minutes, or PMI in 3 minutes. I am live on YouTube. Yeah, where's first presented? I probably use this one, but I'm not even gonna bother. It's not clear at all. Is it this one? Is it this little small one? Is it this big one? I would use this big one, but doesn't matter. We have a nice breaker in here. Yeah, I'm really liking these chart colors right now. I can get used to this. I can get used to this for sure. Oh. More sleep and reversal. Yes, but make sure you don't confuse what you want to see versus what's likely to happen. Not saying that it's not likely, but guys, FUTU stock is printing. Holy shit. Alright, trading into the breaker. Hopefully, PMI can manipulate lower, induce shorts, target the engineered high. Just get an easy session, man. Just give me an easy 2R. I won't even ask for more than 2R. Um, 2R. Simple. Right. 20 seconds till PMI. I'm not expecting the biggest candle, but okay, PMI in 3, 2, 1. I'm fine with that. If you're bearish, these equal lows, yeah, they're a good draw. but don't be bearish because they're there. Be bearish for another reason and target that. If you, I'm not bearish at all personally. I'm not trying to pick a top. I want to avoid that. You know, maybe if we start seeing really bearish signatures, like we come down here and we get a breaker, and then we get a return. Okay, maybe then. That 950 macros coming. What I want to see is this inducement. Like I want to see this high stay open for now, so that it can come lower. And I want this to engineer liquidity. It's only going to engineer liquidity if it goes lower. If it doesn't go lower, then it's unfortunate, really. Just the PMI news, not a crazy one. ES has take. Oh, I don't have the ES open here. What am I doing, bro? Yo, ES CPI candle would have been hella easy to pass. Okay, I like the failure to attempt to get above this high. Can we put in the swing high? Move lower? How much lower? It's hard to say. Not really a key level in there. Like realistically, I don't think we're gonna go lower. I'm gonna be honest, but I hope we do. I don't have any NDogs or NWOGs nearby. Okay, we're moving lower. I like it. I like it. I'm looking at this fair value gap in here because it overlaps with the breaker. This low is protected. We got an optimal trade entry idea. I like it. I like it. Okay. And we may be able to put a buy stop 30 points. Math has been slow. That's like a $70 per micro. And we target the 2600 level. Maybe we have to just aim for like a 1 hour trade. We'll see. All right, trading into discount, fair value gap plus breaker. Let's see how low we get in here though. And we can go all the way down to the low here. What's important here is you just watch the bodies. What do the bodies tell you? I'd probably buy that inversion if we got it. The stop. Tough to say. I prefer this low get taken here. Oh. Oh, just watch this thing do its. Let it do its thing. Right, we got a buy stop right here. ES still has equal lows. That could be a good candidate for longing. When that opens down here. Okay. I mean, pretty deep in there, but I suppose if we do get the inversion, I would try. I mean, it's a protraction model inside the macro, so I would try it. Definitely cannot complain about protraction model inside the macro when we're all-time highs. So let's see. ES looks a little bit more bullish as well. Optimal trade entry. That's pretty much what I wanted, right? Engineer the buy side, come back into fair value gap or lows. So say we get a fill here, 32 point stop. Let's just look for 105R, yeah. Could be an IO Fed Sibi, you're right, 100%. We took the sell side, got the break. 100% correct, it's possible. I like the opening range gap. The body's not going through there. But we'll see if it does now. This unfinished business, bro. I want to see like a boom run through these highs. Like, to me, this looks unfinished. But I don't know. We'll see. We did lay a body over top there, yeah. But it's smooth. A little bit too smooth in there. Hey. Look at ES is really smooth as well. Whoa. If we get a strong engulfing candle here, I might try it. It's not that fast though. You know, if this was bullish, it would kind of be like maybe the 2-minute inversion. Basically, if this candle closes above, we'd have to be a little bit cautious. Obviously, we have a bearish fair value gap in here. But I mean, if we're bearish, we should probably be leaving that open, not trading back into it. And it's a little bit slow for something that may be bullish, but I would probably try the long. 950 macro protraction, everything aligns. Like, I think it's one of those things where I just don't overthink it. Lose or win, you take the trades. But it doesn't look like it's forming anyway. Because now we wicked it and the body's laid under. So starting to see some support, you know, the volume. I think that happened. The volume imbalance. The stock wasn't there for some time. I'd probably try it, especially if ES got the closure that's bullish here. I would try it with 3 cons maybe. Say we got a closure there. 36 times 2, 70, 70 times 2, 140. Yeah, we could try 3 micro long maybe. Maybe try a 3 micro long. Scanning a 3 micro long idea here. All right, we're gonna try it there. Again, I'm trading with micros, guys. This is not minis. All right, 464 is a stop. There is no clear target. 2550 is not bad. Maybe ES when ES takes the highs. I want to see this inverse, obviously. So watch how it trades in here. Get away with a stop here, realistically, at 473. You wouldn't really want to see a lower low. 72.5. De-risked on this trade. Holds above 50% there. If we trade to the bottom and then start moving higher, I can add one there. We did leave a fair value gap. I was going to say I want to see that stay open. The fact that it just boom, it's not a good sign. But we'll watch the bodies in here closely. If we get above here, I'd add one. That thing like last second just. This looks like it's about to rip lower. If we can get the speed here, this trade's probably a loser. We should really be seeing speed. I don't want to see no immediate rebalance projection. I like this really bearish things. I'm giving it a little bit of room, but I really want to see us get above that body high. It's moving. Moving. I'd want to see this act as an order block. We got to get above the. In fact, if we break below here, like I may even just terminate early. Okay, we are seeing some speed. For closure, might be able to add one. Add one there on the body. Move stops. Now we're talking a little bit. Can we get speed? Wait, what just happened? What just happened on the micro? Wait, what? Did you guys see the micro shit? What happened there? Crazy. Anyways, just want to see you stay above the body here. We talked about this old fair value gap. Tell you guys, micro be doing crazy stuff. Micro be doing crazy stuff. I want to see ES run above the highs. We're pretty de-risked now, which is nice. And we get the follow through. Liking this potential run. Doing now. Taking the highest wick. Grading. Can we get above 50% right there? The bodies overlay that. I'm gonna put this. Think about putting the stop here. Covers the inversion low. Pretty much risk-free trade now. I like that. I like risk-free trades. Covers the inversion and the short-term low there, being threshold. Wouldn't want to see that get revisited. Looks like we're rejecting from that premium wick. It's rejection block. Trade back to the OB top and 50% of the inversion. And this will kind of determine the trade right here. Good risk management though. So OB. Can you guess what this will be if we close above? Same thing. If we close above. What's the stock market doing? Pretty good. Want to see the body get closed above there? So we have our opening range. I want to try to snipe 2560, but I'm not going to be greedy with this. We have an alert for ES. I feel like we may have choked the trade a little bit. Like I'm even thinking about bringing the stops back, but let's give it a chance, man. Let's give it a chance. Big speed there from the body rejection block. I'm probably going to close this break even. We'll see if this wicks or not. Because there's no imbalance or anything in there, so very strong. But if we wick, and now we're consolidating. I think my stop is just too tight on this. I don't really want to risk more. Should be seeing speed here, if anything, not really slowing down. Release speed on ES. If NQ wants to halt, that's fine. Would make sense. ES is right there, all the stacked highs. Nice. Just running. Very nice trade. Glad I didn't hesitate. Move the rest to break even here. Watch this wick. Be scared by a 1 minute wick. Yeah, still likely to press higher. Trying to be very diligent with my management here. Failure to get above 50% there. But we do close above the previous body. We do have a bullish fair value gap in there as well. With the OB. Not something I would add into, but PR runner can deliver. Trade pretty deep into that fair value gap. Doesn't mean we're going to inverse, but looks like the rest might get stopped break even here. ES looks pretty good still, so I think we can maybe see a run higher. Then we can survive this little remove. I would just jam my stop here. 519. Just want to see a big spike through, like a big run, bodies. But we'll see. Stops in profit. We took major off. No complaints. Respected the fair value gap here, the order block. ES still has equal highs there. Stops really close. But we already took the bulk off, so this is easy to hold. I'm gonna move it to the low, 516. I want to see ES take the highs. In fact, I want to try to snipe 561 if I'm being honest. 560 opening range standard deviations, but that's kind of like a best case scenario. Snipe that. That'd be so good. Can we get a breakaway gap in here? Or at least an immediate rebalance. That looks like we'll get the immediate rebalance. All right, we'll see if that can deliver higher. Just that little wick plus some. We'll see. I'm gonna jam the stop to 552. Wouldn't want to see the low of this get revisited. Why is it taking so long? Like we're right there. ES is right there. You don't want the high? ES doesn't want the high. We're gonna leave that open. It's like edging, you know. I mean, we took off 3, but come on, man. Getting real sloppy in here. A lot of consolidation. Trading back into it. Permissible. I don't want to see a trade to the low. It looks like it might. Chance. I don't suppose if we get stopped, we could re-enter. There isn't really a clean level there. We get stopped at the in profit there. So not a bad trade. Pretty good trade. We read that tape pretty well. We'll see if we inverse that or not. I'll clean this up. Okay, let me get that OB back in there. I'm going to use that later. Limitations. So we'll watch this. I think that was good management, right? Yeah, I think so. Who knows? We'll see. If we ever get above 50%. Yeah, the body just kind of lay right on top of that. The propulsion block, yeah, the propulsion block. I'm just labeling it as OB for simplicity's sake. Bearish fair value gap in here. Can't even label it. It's so small that. See if we can get another attempt long. I don't know if we'll be able to. We might have to frame it off ES. It's 10:17, not really the best time to look for a long. I really want to see this get hit here. I mean, it's like a best case scenario. But recently in my back test, I've been aiming for this best case scenario quite a bit. Possible we got wicked out there. Trade micros. On my funders, I always trade micros here. No way I could trade minis. There's a small inversion in here. Watching that. Although price is really just consolidating. I like the immediate. I'm gonna have to zoom in here. There's an immediate rebalance in here, but look, yeah, it's getting real sloppy in there. Yep, I look at the mini chart and I trade the micro chart because the micro is based off the mini, so I want to make sure I'm on par with what the mini's doing. One mini would be way too much. I don't even trade 10 micros. I trade like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I have to add into a trade that's winning, like this one. Am I frozen on TikTok? Don't give up. I'm on a win streak now, bro. You talking to the old Gaddy, bro? We're on a 3-win streak. I guess if you don't count the CPI evals. Appreciate you though. Why is everyone saying 6-7? What did I say? I didn't say. Oh, I did. I was counting. I was counting, wasn't I? Nice that we got out of the trade there. Return all the way back into discount of this range. Right there. So we'll see if that delivers the move. Exactly. I based all my stuff off the mini, then I place on the micro. Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Hmm. This could really deliver lower here. This could potentially, just the way that's forming, in my opinion, it looks pretty bearish. But we'll just have to see. Tape read. 1030 is our next opportunity. Let me mark it like this. Kind of difficult to see, but whatever. Just keep it like that. Can we trade into something? 10-minute fair value gap. Could deliver. It's possible. I'm a little bit skeptical of it, but we definitely could. I don't know how I'd get in. Maybe a closure above here. We can take a re-entry. Try it. Small scalp. We don't get the closure. Okay, we gotta fill like here. Yeah, just staying bearish. Yeah, we'd have to wait for closure, of course. Would be the OB. Just watching it in here. It's getting quite slow. This low is likely to get taken. I would say those equal lows. I think there might be an SMT there. There is, but Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till 10:30 because there's nothing clean in here. Took one pretty good trade so far. I expect higher, but not right now. Like, I mean, maybe this. If that forms for 10:30, I like that actually. I would like that. We can get above here. Yeah, I would like that. But right now we're definitely bearish, so we'll have to see if we can get like we would need to see speed, displacement, see if that happens. It may not. Inversing the 10-minute fair value gap. We're inside that 15-minute or 10-minute OB. It could be a TGIF condition now, which is fine. I'm not really interested in shorts. So if it wants to do that, it can do that. Otherwise, we just wait. There is technically an SMT here, so we'll see. If we get the OB, I would take it. Right at 10:30, OB, discount, swept, 20 points, target 2.2R or something. I want to see it form quickly, though. Okay, that's pretty quick. 40, 80. Risk some profits here. Looking to potentially enter long off the OB. It hasn't formed, but if we make a higher high here, I would just buy on a buy stop. Okay. If this immediate rebalance holds, I'd be a lot more confident. We touch this and then start printing. I would like that. I could put my stop at the body then. If it just goes lower, that's fine. Although we don't get filled. If we close below the body, trade idea is killed. If we close below here, I'd also kill the body. I would have to see like a very strong wick. Good. 5 seconds till this candle closes. Alright, cancel that order. Just a retracement. Yeah, I don't know. This session kind of seems pretty stale now. We may see a run below this low. Got a pretty nice move. Another small S&T in here. Oh. We're just watching a full sell model here. This likely delivers. 1030 is your next range expansion time. This P is absolutely trash. No, I wouldn't say it's trash. It's pretty small ranged. Tell you that. Yeah, fractal short. Not something I would take, but it's there. Short that body open crazy. You could short inside this fair value gap. We can tape read that. It's not my style, and I wouldn't take a short today. But we can watch it. You may get an IO Fed entry there. Pretty good risk to reward as well. I'm not in this trade, guys. It's a tape read. FOMO? Yeah, man. FOMOing a tape read is crazy. I use interactive brokers. Blow up account today also is very weak psychologically. I trade good, win, but later I lose more than that. I don't know what I need to do. Well, you gotta work on your psychology, my brother. I'm not in this trade, guys. It should be a failed tape read. Well, there's no such thing as a failed tape read. Can't fail a tape read. When it breaks all-time high, should you look for short always? No. I'm the exact opposite. You should always continue looking for longs. That's what we tried to outline here from the sell stops. Where did this trade into? Not clear at all. There is an SMT here. That could be the catalyst. It's possible. Something we'll study for sure. You'll notice all the down close candles here. Like the model didn't form long once. There's not one closure above the down close candles. That inversion might be nice. This looks like a small buy model. Is your consolidation? Yeah, this looks nice. This might even be tradable. What's the risk to reward looking like? 27. Yeah, we can squeeze out a 2R trade if we get the nice entry here. All right, let's try it there. A 2R trade idea. So we got an SMT, retracement to discount, inversion fair value gap, and we're trying to align long on this trade. So what do you want to see when you enter off an inversion? You do return, you want to see sensitivity at 50%. So we'll watch that. Risking some profits here. We get break even, or like if we lose this, we get break even on the day. I'd probably just call it there for the what's it called, for the day. Looking pretty strong. Possible we got faked by this inversion, but I like it. SMT 1030 power of 3 idea. 1030 opens, trades down. Put in the SMT inverse. I really like this trade idea. See if we can get some follow through. Start using down close candles. Realistically, you could even drag the stop here. I mean, if we make a lower low than this shit is not going to play most likely. So reducing the risk a little bit. I want to see closure above the body here. And if we can get 2 wins today, that'd be golden, man. That would be golden. I want to view that as a bullish order block. What I really want to see here is the breaker. So let's remove this. If we can get above this, we should be pretty golden. Stop at 480. I'm going to buy one here. Doing that as an order block inside the bullish fair value gap. And that's exactly where I want to add one after reducing my stop. Let's see if we can squeeze out this winner. If we're right, it should be speedy in here. Yeah, nice IOFET entry in there. Now what we want to see is the breaker. The breaker is arguably your strongest PD array. Usually I mark my IOFEDs with yellow box. I don't even need the OB in here. Let's just mark the IOFED. We want to see closer above the breaker in here, right? This would be your breaker. I like the stop here, 484. Low of the OB. Realistically, you can bring the stop all the way here. I'm going to go with the body low here on the OB, just to give it some room. But we should not revisit that IOFED entry. So if we do get there, I may just manually close it break even if we start like messing around in here. IOFED second stage redistribution always should be the fastest model. Remember that old fair value gap we used? We can get back above that. To be honest, yeah, I'm thinking about moving the stop here to 500. We really should not be revisiting that IOFED entry. So pretty much break even, risk-free trade. We added one contract. Great trade. I'm going to take a partial above these highs at 3. Leave a runner. We got the breaker we talked about. Right, this is your breaker. So our stop is pretty much at the low of the breaker. Let's go light blue. I know it's kind of messy in there though. Breaker. Speed. Second stage redistribution. Always speed. I need this for the ego, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know. So main target here is ES highs. But that's why we're even thinking this can go higher, you know, with a good chance. ES still has its buy side. You know, we're not trying to pick a top in a bull market. Every time we swept sell side or return to fair value gap, we look for a long. I'm gonna take one off right there inside that premium. And then we go for 2 at the highs and 1 runner. I don't know what we're running for though. Running for 1:30 p.m. and close it there. We probably banged today, bro. We did really good today. Wow. We got this one on the live account as well. Paper? No, this is on my live account, funded, and then on screen paper. Micro, guys. I never trade the mini. My foreigners gave away. My dumbass kept shorting. It happens, brother. We'll see if we can finish the job with a breakaway, but we may consolidate in here for a bit if we need to accumulate more longs. I'd probably leave the stop at 503. We already took a partial, we're already up on the day. I want to get this big. Go big or go home. It should be sensitive in here anyways. If we want to close, we can always close manually if it starts messing around inside the breaker or something. So we're trading to a 5-minute gap right now. Oh, no, we're not. Sorry. 5-minute gap's all the way down here. That's a strong candle. Hopefully it doesn't wake us out, break even. $67 handle? Nah, bro. A lot stronger on NQ than it is on ES. Good partial inside that volume imbalance / old bearish fair value gap. I think it's a 3-minute bullish. Yeah. So 3-minute bullish for value gap in there. That could just be a retracement. Or we get real choppy in here. That would suck. Because we are on a pretty good trade, but see. I'll make this way easier. Just mark out the 3-minute fair value gap. You have to go down to go up. Just remember that. You have to go down to go up. IOFED institutional order flow entry drill. IOFED is an institutional order flow entry drill. It's just one of ICT's entry models that he teaches. I didn't use it to enter the trade initially, but I did use it to add a contract. What's good, Ben? Pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. Pretty. It's gonna be pretty good. And we took the one win here. The rest got stopped and trailed. I got a re-entry long here, and I'm hoping we can run the buy side on ES. Oh, you caught the short here? Nice, bro. So if we can respect this 3-minute, this is getting run through. We'll see if we can get final runs. It's getting real range bound in here though. It is 1050 macro. That's a nice time. And if we get a higher high in here, I might even add one more final contract and move the stop to the whatever swing low gets put in here. If we do put in one, that is. I would add one on that OB. We'll see if we get it. For Discord link, you have to click open in browser. For some reason, TikTok doesn't let you go directly. I think she was moving a lot lower than ES is. We really shouldn't trade back to 499. Realistically, not even to the low of this 3-minute. I would demand sensitivity right here. Otherwise, this trade is probably done. Because this is where the breaker is. So, I'm going to move this a little bit lower. Just under entry. We touched the low of the 3-minute. Yeah, I would demand like speed right now. Not invalidated yet. We also touched a 4-minute in there. There's a 5-minute in there as well. I'm just trying to make sure my stop covers that fair value gap. And if we make a higher high in here, I'd buy. You just put a buy stop there. Easiest way to do that. Looks like we probably will get the rest to break even here, unfortunately. We should never really be returning back into this fair value gap. If we do, it's really not that bullish. Alright, yeah, we get out there. I probably wouldn't trade anything else. The fact that it failed to get above those highs is pretty sloppy. Patients are getting sloppy in here. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We just don't get the continuation. Okay. Now we start making our annotations, journal, and enjoy our weekend. Um, Not much. I mean, we did run out some highs. I would have expected a lot more. Um, but happens. Pretty range bound session. Nope, just making annotations for the journal. Um, Very nice setups there. D long. Run above the buy side. Anything else really important to annotate here? I don't think so. Um, Failure to get to 25,550. And then we run above the opening range high. We talk about I'll leave it. I'll do it like this. Floppy day though. I'm gonna be honest. It's a floppy day. We waited all this time for CPI, and I mean we managed to catch like 2R, so can't complain. It was looking really good. The institutional flow entry drill, the OB, the breaker, all the left side was being respected on the right side, and then we just fall short, unfortunately. Run above buy side. Eddie's gonna get off soon and sip some lean. What? Don't do that. It's an FEG tap at a very specific time narrative. FEG tap in a buy program where you're expecting a lower resistance liquidity run. 1045 reversal. I feel like you're just saying that because it reversed at 1045. We're up 2R today. Up a little bit on the live account as well. Just a partial here. Okay, let's go 950 macro in here. 950 macro delivers engineered liquidity runs. Very cool. Very interesting stuff. This was probably the best long of the day. This one was really good. Honestly, the 3 longs we took were really good longs. Win or lose. Thank you, Gatie. I'm elated for my first payout. Nice, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now we see this run on equal lows. And I think I'll leave that in my journal, and then we'll just come back and study the rest of it after. Because I don't know what's going to happen now, to be honest. It can stay real choppy. I wouldn't fade the shorts. Sorry, I wouldn't fade longs personally. Avoid trying to pick a top in all-time highs. But it definitely could run lower. without a question. Without questionable. Probably make a lower low on the session here. Could be a reversal. It's a good study nonetheless. So appreciate you guys coming through. I'm not gonna be taking any more trades today. I'm gonna embrace the fact that I was on a losing streak and I managed to make 4R the last 2 days. So no complaints. Looks like we're probably gonna take out this low. That means if we take out this low, we could definitely see a sell-off. This was an intermediate term low. The way I would grade this is yeah, we could definitely see a run lower, in my opinion. But I don't know. We'll see. I appreciate you guys coming through. You still green? I'm up 2R today. Yeah, we took 2 winning trades. Well, this one's like a partial win, but you guys stopped? No, 2 winning trades for me today. We're up 4R today, and we're up on the live account 1%. Today we'll just show you because it's not trading. Price meets all-time high. You have to wait for more info. Nice. You trade only macros? No. Just a confluence. Good trade today. Appreciate you, man. Go, boys. Yeah. We're going to go higher to make this SMT. Possibly. Possibly. I'll keep my chart like this. That way, whatever happens here. I can journal. You can still fill out the PM session. So just wait for that. All right, appreciate you guys coming through. Yeah, I'm done for the day. I was on a losing streak prior to the last 4 trades that we took, so we recouped very well. And I will see you guys tomorrow, or actually Monday. But maybe this weekend I will um I'll do a live stream on Sunday, maybe some back test or something. Yeah, probably just like some actual back tests using my model. Anyways, appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Yep, we'll be chatting for sure. Any update on poker tournaments? They said they're gonna pay me at the end of the month of October. If that's true, then we can run the poker tournament. Yep, I plan to run a poker tournament for you guys, and then whoever wins can win cash. Hopefully they do pay me. Anyway, see you guys on Monday or Sunday, and I'll see you guys. When is that happening? As soon as what's it called? Yeah, as soon as we get paid from the affiliation. Which funded account is not fixed stated limit? All of them. Poker, huh? Well, don't play then if you're Muslim. Very simple. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday or Sunday. Till next time. Peace. Actually, I know someone who used to work as a poker dealer, bro. I think that guy might win, bro. He's actually goated.